Welcome to Thought for March the 5th. Our readings are Leviticus chapter 11, Psalm 110, 111 and 112, and 2 Corinthians chapters 3 and 4. And our thought is being renewed day by day. What interesting and in some ways challenging readings we have today. First, we read of the detailed guidance given in Moses' law as to what could be eaten and what avoided. Also, what happened to make articles of wood, garments and vessels unclean, and whether cleansing was possible, in Leviticus chapter 11, verses 32 to 35. Here is valuable advice on hygiene, which were not rediscovered until less than 200 years ago. But spiritual hygiene is even more important. Then we came to Psalm 110, so often quoted in the New Testament. Christ brought to an end the Mosaic law. He nailed it to his cross, as Colossians 2 verse 14 says, and instead became a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek, in verse 4. His role as that priest will one day, maybe very soon, become powerfully evident, for the next verses read, "The Lord is at your right hand. He will shatter kings on that day of his wrath. He will execute judgment among the nations, filling them with corpses. He will shatter chiefs or leaders," verse 5 and 6. When we come to Paul's second letter to the Corinthians, we specially note his point that believers must let light shine out of darkness, because it has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. Chapter 4, verse 6. So let us shine spiritually, and as a result of this shining, we may see grace extend to more and more people, that it may increase thanksgiving to the glory of God. So we do not lose heart. Though our outer nature is wasting away, our inner nature is being renewed day by day, as Paul says in verses 15 and 16. An essential part of that daily renewal is to feed our minds on God's word. We have seen this today, for we walk by faith, not by sight. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may receive what is due for what he has done in the body, whether good or evil. Chapter 5, verses 7 and 10. Note he speaks of the body. Paul told the Thessalonians, "Encourage one another and build one another up." 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 11. Let us walk with ever firmer and surer steps as we feed and are being renewed day by day, and seek ways to renew each other. Well, thank you for joining us for Thought for the Day once again, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, remembering that they are a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.